Kador bar senrai ke bahan riu sengi kala kutno hakasi tok ding jong katayo hakaba ki MLA kaliang sensyal bak liang persya kelaya tai sani halor ki babun kimat hendrai kamat ke baki nongmi kimat kelaya keren bha kadai halor ke jia soi soskular hapedeng ke jela Asam bat Meghalaya ha ke jingpen ben ya uput usam. Ki MLA ke jala mentah katayo kelaya tai sani hapok ki dor bar thawai ha ke biadai bak ke jing soi MOU hapedeng ke Asam bat Meghalaya bat pen bet ya uput usam. Menteri rang bak kejala ukon rat sangma ulong ke sorkar kalayat syakhamat hadin bakladab banyaselok bat kibabun bat kami syu kanu ke cingkeli ban pak penbait themai biang yakni ke MOU bat ulong bon kishnong kilahap ha Meghalaya namar ke jingkwa jong upat bat don kibakwa bandon ha Asam bat kidon ru kishnong kibaladon sajingai bha bat kim shimladon satya hapedeng ke jingya ka japut kumta kan long ke babakla bat ong ba kejala kalakanta no yaki. Hakini ke kenta keli jingkeli kalami kejiania hapedeng MLA ke North Shillong uba Edelbert Nongrum bat menteri rang ba ke jala ukon rat sangma halor kamat ke bedai bat ke jing penbet ya uput usam bat ke jala Asam. Kani ka thmaktin kalami hakapor ba uba Edelbert ulabu jingkeli la ke sorkar kanut ban penbet thmai biang ya ke MOU ke belaya soi bat ke Asam ha ke jing penbet ya uput usam. Nakaliang ukon rat sangma ulakop kelaya uba Edelbert la utip ne ya ke kerteng jong ki khat artli ki jaka ki badan hapedeng ke jing ka japut bat kat nusin ulale yar ki jaka ki badan hapedeng ke jing ka japut. Uba Edelbert ula bitar lep ba ula jubab da kebaong ba on omle namar kedai ke kamram jong menteri rang ba ke jala nakaliang usembut menteri rang ba uba Preston Tinsong ulai sim bentalang hakani kapur bat ula ong ya uba Edelbert ba udai ban bu ben ya ke jingkeli bat ban amsha ya lam bakla ha ke jing sngau haba kani ke jingan ya kala kruit pha ulam phang ula penjai jai no ya ka.
You are pushing and you never practice.
Please take a seat, please.
You keep on pushing and never practice.
Please
That's
take a
why
seat.
you're gonna be emotional.
Please take a seat.
Why? Be
Please
emotional.
take a seat.
It's a criminal.
Please take a seat.
It's a
Please take a
sin.
seat. Please. Please.
You don't know anything. Don't try to
And you talk as if you are the only person.
Don't try to be political drama.
Don't try to act.
This is
Don't
life.
try to act.
This is life.
Please.
We are concerned about life. Don't you understand? Life. Life is life.
I think let him name that 12 areas of difference.
Please, about this. This is
in the interest of the people and the state and in the interest of ensuring that there is long-lasting peace, the government went ahead after detailed consultation with many stakeholders, including the HIMAS and the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, the Jainti Hills, as well as political parties and different organizations. So to reply to his question specifically, number one, so the question of revisiting the MOU does not arise. The first MOU that has been signed, that is signed in the presence of the Honorable Home Minister of Government of India, and the question of going into and reviewing that does not arise. Number two, sir, he mentioned that will there be efforts to get back the villages which we have lost. So just to inform the honorable member that maximum of the villages that have come to us, in fact, most of the villages have come to us, and in maximum of villages that were there, it has been because of the will of the people. So the people in those areas have expressed their willingness, and that is why both the states have decided to go with, whether the willingness was with Assam, they went with Assam. When the willingness was with Meghalaya, it came with Meghalaya. So the villages left out, as being mentioned by the honorable member, it is very important to, at least in this house, to discuss. When we say left out, what does the exact definition of left out mean? And number two, which are these villages that we are talking about? Because, sir, if there are demands from people which have been there for villages which were never in the discussion, which were never in the disputed areas originally, and which are way inside the boundaries of Assam and are not as per the demarcated areas of differences, which the map that we had submitted in 2011-12. Saying that we're leaving them out would be not correct. at least on the floor of the House. Because those areas were never in the consideration. They were never in Meghalaya, sir. In the sense, they were never in the disputed area. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. They were never in the disputed area. And hence, today, some villages, because of the talks that have started, are today saying that they would also want to be in Meghalaya. Hence, for us to now add them into the list is highly, very difficult. So if you're saying leaving those villages out, then we have to give the right explanation.
UMLA kanong po uba Miral Bonds hakakat sautarik unailur ulawanra ekamat yatai hakador barsenrai hakabia day bakajing temu kakasi Author Society banlait dawa na Narendra Modi Menteri Rangbado ban penrung no ekaktin kasi haka 8 schedule jongkariti sensyar kari. Uneu MLA ulong kayeng dorbar kala dapan ay kejimenjur hak arpenyo tarik unai wing arajar katpra bandawa penrung no ekaktin kasi bat garu hak 8 schedule hendrai kejingkali ke bami menta kalong la ke sarkar pedeng kan menjur na ban penrung yakini ki art likiktin hak 8 schedule bat baro ki ap kmitlenti yak jubab na ke sarkar pedeng. Nakaliang Menteri Rangba Kajala Okonrat ke Sangma Ulong, baro Andrew Pongut ke MLA ke deban keranda kakasi bat garu hapok ke yung dorbar, ban pa eko kubor sa kasokar pedeng ba Kajala ka yang skam haka jingdawa ban penrung ya kaktin kasi bat garu haka 8 schedule bat Ulong ba kasokar kanyai bot din bat kasokar pedeng halor kani kamat jingdawa. Ukonrat ula keren ru daka kasi bat garu hapok yang dorbar bat nakaliang uba Miral Bon ru ula keren daka kasi daka baong ba amdan kejing artatin baleng ba kejing ateli jong baro Andrew Pongut ke MLA halor keni kamat kan long kejing kerku ya upat ba bat ya kejela baro kawai.
Sembut Shongkonor badan buram lengba jong pi ngesngau ban ai kubli kerpang ya Menteri Rangba badan buram jongka jela ke jongi Iba Konrad ke Sangma Iba la simkia na kabenta kumno ban persang baga ketin kasi bat ketin garo kade bandrung haga kernit ka bapra so ban ai kubli kerpang ru ya ki longdien gi jongi kinong yalam gi balalej nadu kapor jong ke APHLC kinong yalam apo ka lama bani khun nam tag jing yo ya gejela kadi gi jing sngo gla don lupa ba ikitin baper ke pengikren kidai benio ke jing itu ke bakerpang longba ke kernit ke bapra jong gariti penia jong gari India ke bingi ke jongi margata ngasim begini ke kabu banai kublai kerpang ya ginong yalam ki balalit no ki bekentup ya ki chief minister menteri Rangba baper ki menteri sarkar baper ginong yalam haki district council baper kirang ba snong kirurang ba ki bala ya no kti ha ka bedi bat ke jing pen kraw ya ktin ke jongi ngimla ban klet ya khasi Author Society ya achik literature society ki bala tristom bat nginge scam bagani ke jing persang ban ngam ratin ban ong bagarai ka bagani jing dorbar kalarai hak arpnyo trik November ar hajar hat pra na ka benta ban telilang bagaktin kasi bagaktin garo kadi benio kejing itu kernit ka papra ngambar cin banong bagajing teli jong baro Andrew Pongut ki MLA kan long cisha kejing kerku na ka benta gari bergejaj benri kejungi ban ngam arcin banong da kejing lam kejung beli try kenrat ngingi scam bagi ke baro kejing persang kejungi bangin la ban poi show thong jong kejing job te long ba jong pi sembut Shongkonor badon buram so ban pha ek kejing beli ka kerpang bat lang ba jong kenika mat ka bengio ban ya keren ingin scam begini gijing persang gini bakin urlong hakawai kasgi. Thank you so much sir for allowing me to speak through this call attention. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ha kasngi kot jongador barsenrai UMLA kanong po uba Miral Bonds ulabo ikajing keli hakabedai bat kajing temu bansnai kelentiral hakajela. Haba jubab ikani Menteri Ketena Transport uba dasakyat bahala Maria ula pentep bagi sarkar pedeng kala penbor ke sarkar jela ban penyaca kamatno iki kam kijam na kebenta mensna yak lenti ya drel hakajela. Na kaliang Ukonrat kongkal sang maru ulong bakadan kejing penbor ke sarkar jela ban pentrei ya kalentirel. Ndrai ula pensengutu ek sarkar pedeng ya kejing ban penyaca kamat ek projek bat ke sarkar pedeng kala menjur ban pentrei ya ke projek hadian bagi patba bat ke sarkar jela kila ay kejing menjur. Uliatho bagi sarkar jela keladap syong jingyalang bat kikat tu kini kikin huan banekaran nak benta ban penyak cakmat ban shnai kelentirel banyak tangkirel kitmar hadu habernihat.
Keeping in mind the sensitivity of this issue, keeping in mind the issue that we have to take on board the indigenous people of our state, I would like to know from the Honorable Minister or maybe the Honorable Chief Minister that what is the mind of the government, whether to go ahead with the railway line within the state or to stop it totally.
As for now, sir, we have a lot of pressure from the government of India, central government, to move it forward. But as we all know, there are many opposition from the NGOs, from the locals. In fact, there's also a case pending on this. So, yes, sir, because of the pressure and because of the need of it for the economy of the state, we are planning to move ahead with it, sir, forward.
To go ahead with this line. But we have been very clear. I had a meeting with the Honorable Minister from Railways, Mr. Ashwini, about 6 months or 4 months back. I had gone to meet him and I discussed with him regarding some other matters related to IT and communication, as he is also the IT minister. And there I had mentioned to him about the complication of the railway. And I want to inform the House that when I mentioned this to him, he specifically told me that we will go ahead only when the state government and the public are with us. So you please engage, you please discuss, and you please ensure that everybody is brought on board. This is being done for the development of the state and for nothing else, and it will only benefit the people. So I also want to just add to what the Honorable Minister has already mentioned to the question that was raised by the Honorable Member from Nongpo, that will the government go ahead, he asked. So that the government desires to go ahead. The government of India as well as state government would like to see that we have this railway line because it will benefit economically the people of the state. But we also understand that there are concerns by stakeholders, by local people, by NGOs. And I have been very clear from day one, and I've informed the government of India, Honorable Railway Minister, that we will only proceed forward after we engage and discuss with stakeholders, as it is being done for the people, and if people are feeling that it's not required, then we will see problems coming in the future. Hence, we must take people on board, we must discuss, we must consult, and only then we move forward. So I want to make sure, because I heard the Honorable Member saying that the government will go ahead. He stopped at that, full stop. Well, he didn't complete the full sentence. So I wanted to complete that sentence from him, where the member said that we will go ahead and we would like to go ahead, but obviously it will be only done after we engage and take people on board, sir.
Ha kini kesengi ki MLA kaliang persya nakaseng All India Trinamool Congress kila kentho ek sarkar jela halor kajing bamla ban ai gijing tep halor kajing dan jeki kam ki balaj ya kaba 4 thung beriau hakitanat boper ha kini kisan senam ki balalej kani kajing yatai kelami da kajing bo jingkeli MLA ko Omroy uba George B Lingdo nakaliang Menteri Rangba Kejela Konrad Kongkal Sangma uloong bagi dang lomi kijing tip akbedai bagi jingdan jengki kam kibalaj ibam 4 thung beriau nadu kesenam hajar khatpra hadu hajar arpuar Uzanet Sangma uloong bagi jubab jong Menteri Rangba kadai kebelakiar kenang ban ai kijing tip Nrei Konrad Kongkal Sangma uloong baud khot ula ban mudur da kebalat loy Nrei don kam ban lom ya borok kijing tip na borok kitnat sarkar jong Kejela bat kwa banilam baklai king darbar nomor ulayo tang kendiat ikijing tip uba George B Lingdo ulapen sengau biang bau Menteri Rangba ude ban ai kijing tip tang hadok kalai poi trik uleber hajar arpuwe Nrei Konrad Kongkal Sangma ulong bagi sarkar kadang penjanai kerukom trekam jong borok kitnat sarkar bat keladan palat lai hajar teli kijing pen menapat ba ke balapen kreat deki recruitment board boper bat kikam kijam kliat cekmat bantung kam hakikam kibalai.
Does this mean that the government does not have any readily available information on the number of vacant posts across all departments?
Sir, the vacancy and the posts being filled up are dynamic processes. It changes during the course of time. And just to give an idea to everybody, sir, how complicated this entire process and the information that has been sought is that, so we have over 63 directorates, sir. And apart from the 63 directorates that are there are more than 60 departments. Apart from the 60 departments that are there, so there are 12 DC offices. There are over 6 SDO offices. There are over 46 blocks. And we have Meghalaya House in Guwahati, Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, Vellore. So we have more than 200 such different offices, departments, and at different levels. Even at the district level, there are official offices of every department in different departments, not every, but large number of departments are there in different districts. What I'm trying to say is that, if I were to give a number, it cannot be a number that is 4, 5 months, 6 months old. It has to be the latest number. And hence the exercise of collecting this huge amount of data and giving it at the precise current status right now requires us to collect the data as is, where is basis. And hence the process is very complicated, and hence it requires time to collect it. And that's why I mentioned, sir, that we are in the process of collecting the information.
But then, sir, the question was from 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. And perhaps if the government doesn't have the updated data on 2022, we could have understood. But then I've asked for 4 years data, sir, and none of the years are being supplied. So it's okay, sir. If the government is not willing to share the information for the benefit of the people, we understand. Thank you, sir.